No one noticed when her kitchen light stayed on overnight. It often did. She liked quiet evenings, soft music, warm tea cooling beside her laptop. Nothing about that night looked unusual, except it was the last night she was seen alive. She lived alone in a modest apartment building, worked remotely for a small accounting company. Her life moved in careful routines: morning emails, afternoon grocery walks, evening phone calls with her younger sister. She avoided conflict, paid her bills early, helped neighbors carry packages upstairs. She was not someone people worried about. When she missed a scheduled online meeting, co-workers assumed her internet had failed. By evening, messages remained unread. By the next morning, calls went straight to voicemail. Her sister contacted building management. The apartment door was locked from the inside. When authorities entered, nothing looked disturbed. Her laptop remained open, a spreadsheet half finished, a mug of tea untouched. Her phone rested beside the keyboard, battery full, notifications silent. There were no signs of struggle, no broken furniture, no forced entry, just stillness. Security footage showed her entering the building 2 nights earlier. She carried groceries, paused to check her mailbox, smiled politely at a neighbor passing by. She never appeared leaving again. Investigators focused on digital records, emails, financial files, cloud backups. At first, everything matched her quiet lifestyle. Then a folder appeared, hidden, recently updated. Inside were copies of company expense reports, dozens of them. The files showed small transfers, amounts too minor to attract attention individually, but combined, they formed a pattern. Thousands of dollars redirected into private accounts. She had been tracking the errors for weeks, documenting everything. She had not reported it yet. Her call history revealed several missed calls from one number, a number linked to a temporary employee in the company's financial department. He had worked there only 3 months. Quiet, reliable, almost invisible. Surveillance from the building showed him visiting once before, delivering documents, a normal business visit. The night she disappeared, he returned. He used the service entrance reserved for contractors. It bypassed the main cameras. When questioned, he admitted entering the building. He claimed he wanted to talk. He said she had discovered the missing funds, said she planned to report it the following morning. He insisted he only wanted time to fix the situation, to convince her to stay silent. Inside the apartment, evidence suggested the conversation stayed calm. 2 chairs were pulled close together. Her laptop screen showed the financial files open. A second mug had been placed on the table. No signs of panic, no raised voices reported by neighbors. According to his statement, the argument began when she refused to delete the files. She stood to reach her phone. He grabbed her wrist. She pulled away. In the struggle, she fell backward, struck her head against the edge of a kitchen counter. Medical reports confirmed the injury was fatal, immediate, silent. Panic replaced reason. He remained in the apartment for nearly an hour, deleting what files he could, searching for backups he never found. Before leaving, he locked the door behind him, using her spare key. He exited through the service hallway, avoiding the cameras again. The hidden financial folder survived, automatically backed up to her cloud account minutes before her death. That backup became the evidence that closed the case. He later confessed to financial fraud and involuntary manslaughter. The court records described the crime as impulsive but preventable. The stolen money was recovered. The company changed its security systems. The building sealed the service entrance permanently. Her apartment was eventually cleared, repainted, rented again. Her sister collected her belongings, including the plant she watered every evening. The building remains quiet today. Elevators still hum, mail still arrives, but the neighbors say routines feel different now, because sometimes danger doesn't arrive with noise. Sometimes it sits across the table, drinks from a second mug, and asks for one small favor that costs everything.